United Spirits is under pressure with on the back of Maharashtra government hiking duties steeply. Let's understand the impact more clearly with Mr. Anant S Iyer. He's new Director General of the Confederation of Indian Alcoholic Beverage Companies. Mr. Iyer, good having you. Thanks for joining in. What do you gauge the impact of such a move to be?
Hi, good morning to you and to all your viewers. I think this early days, we haven't seen the geo yet. So only once you read the geo, would you, make your cost cards, and would the industry then, see what the price increase is going to be. But, prima facie, if you look at the entire spectrum of, duty increase, which has specifically impacted the spirits, category, both in country liquor as well as in, IMFL, I think, yeah, the prices are going to go up. There would be, as is seen in other markets too, when prices do move up, there would be a bit of, down trading. A lot of our industry members from our, association have brands across categories. So, they may be able to catch the customers, down trading. But yeah, the business is going to go in for momentary, upheaval in the next, 3 to 4 weeks. After that, I think it'll stabilize.
Mr. Iyer,
and yeah.
Sorry, good morning. And just trying to understand, is there any back of the envelope calculation so far on the extent of price increase at the retail level?
No, unless you actually get the government order in hand, only then you can work out your cost cards. Liquor cost cards are not a very simple exercise. It's you got to have the the existing price and then add all the the taxes and the the VAT, etc., etc. So yeah, it's going to take at least 24 hours before companies do react. Once the geo comes in hand. So I think we'll have to wait for the scenario to completely come clear. But yes, in the event the beer prices are not increased, obviously there would be some migration to beer, but I wouldn't know how much as of now. But in our, as I said, most of our members have brands across the various price points, from the mass or popular segment all the way up to the premium and the single malt categories. So the upper categories could get impacted a bit, but again, they are not as price elastic as the the middle categories. So at the higher price points, there would be some initial resistance, but after that, I'm sure it'll stabilize. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think the sudden and huge price increase is in the right spirit.
Right.
It shouldn't be done like this. I know that the government is under severe pressure because of the welfare schemes and what have you.
Yeah.
And they are under dire straits as far as their financial situation is concerned. The other aspect is I'm very surprised that they haven't increased the excise duty on beer. They should have done it all across.
Okay.
So wine that's is a fair point. Category, and wine is a special category which Maharashtra supports, given the fact that a lot of wine is produced there. So that I'm not talking about wines. But if you look at beer, I think beer duty should have also gone up.
So that is exactly the point that I want to raise with you, sir. And you're making a good point. I'm guessing that there will be representation with the government at some stage or the other. But there's this approved new category, Maharashtra made liquor. Is there a large volume that comes under this new category?
See, I think they have studied or they have, sent, I think, their officers to other states to study this new segment. This segment has actually succeeded in a state like Rajasthan, where it's a pretty decent sized segment. And it basically is a bridge between country liquor and IMFL, right? It is IMFL in all practical purposes. Right, it's got ENA, it's got some flavoring, substances, etc. Put into it, and you have a whiskey flavor, you have a vodka flavor, you have a gin flavor, etc. So this has done well in a state like Rajasthan, but it's not actually picked up in other states. UP introduced this last year, and it's not created any waves there. So I don't know what it will be. Yes, But yeah, it gives a bridge between country liquor and IMFL. So you could have some play in that. But I think it's too early to say anything. One has to study the geo. One has to look at, what kind of
Sure.
auxiliary
No,
prices
fair
operate.
enough. Fair enough, Mr. Iyer. And we hope to speak to you again once there's more clarity on this. Though, of course, we're seeing the initial reaction today on the stock as well.